What I'm interested in, Alex, is also how did you get to this? How did you find this? What's your journey been?
Okay. Um, I mean, I've combination of um, I'm very I've had a very fortunate life. My mother is an incredible person who, um, at a young age, was taken out of Germany to South Africa because of the what was going on in this, with Hitler. She was we were it was a poor white family on the wrong side of the tracks, brought up in South Africa, and she could straight away see this problem with apartheid. This is not right. She ended up at a young age becoming a writer and journalist and working from the age of like 15, 16, 17. She was already working. And she was one of the first female editors on Fleet Street in Time. She wrote a lot of articles all to do with human rights and anti-apartheid and that sort of stuff. We were thrown out of South Africa. We got thrown out of Rhodesia.
Wow. She's
And
amazing.
yeah, and she used to write about Monsanto and globalism in the 60s and 70s.
Wow.
So I had.
Wow.
So, my mother, Ruth Weiss, you can look her up. She was even voted for a shortlist for the Nobel Peace Prize. We were informed, when it's the last three left, they kind of tell you that, just be prepared, you might be chosen. But I think some Russian scientist or somebody won it, I don't remember. Such an amazing person, still is. She's 97 now, is that right? With all of that, I have to say, like many people, she has been influenced by the programming. And she just doesn't see things my way at all. As with many families, I have that too with my mother. She's had a vaccine. She's had both of them. And since she's had the vaccine, we don't talk that much, certainly on these issues, because my whole point was to try to stop her taking the V. So once she'd taken it, I just said, "Look, well, Mum, I'm not going to hassle you anymore. We don't need to talk about what's going on." The way she sees it is, look, we're such a minority. We're surely not right with such a minority of people only thinking this, and it sounds so cookie and conspiracy that there are entities and large organizations and people behind some nefarious agenda here. As I look up and I see the chemtrails going across the sky, which is why I'm filming outside for the one day that it's sunny, because especially in Denmark, you can't rely on when you're going to get sun next, which is why I'm out here. So yes, like many people, I'm just saying these amazing things about my mother, and she still is amazing. She's just written, while she's been with me for the last few years, she's written over 50 novels that I have to find a way of publishing for her. Finally, if I can make some success with this, I will put some money towards that so we can get her books published. Many amazing stories. But, yep, very sad, and that goes for my whole family. And when, I am now raising my head, going public since Mark Atwood's interview. And I'm sure it will probably have some issues with my family too in Australia. And I love them to bits. They love me. But we have to just kind of find a way of agreeing to disagree on these topics, where they think that nothing wrong in the world. It's all fine. I don't know how anyone can think everything's fine and you can't see this agenda, this being played out in every single country, the same agenda. Oh, I feel like turning the camera around, showing this huge chemtrail, but I'm not going to. We're not talking about that. Let's move on.